Now we have a news alert coming in from West Asia. Reports say that Israel's far-right security minister Itamar Ben-Gvir has visited the compound that houses the Al-Aqsa mosque in Jerusalem. There are pictures emerging of the Israeli minister at the holy site. This development, it's been condemned by Palestinians. They've slammed it as provocative, even warned that this can lead to violence. The compound is the third holiest site for Muslims after Mecca and Medina. Only Muslim worship is allowed at the site, and reports say there was no indication that Ben-Gvir had prayed during his visit. Israel's opposition leader and former Prime Minister Yair Lapid has also warned that such a visit can incite violence. For more on this, we're now being joined by our correspondent Jody Cohen. Jody, thank you so much for joining us. What can you tell us about this?
Hi, so this is obviously breaking news and we're finding out more. But we have seen video that Itamar Ben-Gvir visited the Temple Mount Al-Aqsa compound this morning. The visit reportedly lasted about 13 minutes, so less than a quarter of an hour. He visited the site. He did not pray on the site. We know that when he was campaigning in the election, he believes in the rights of all people to be able to get access to the holy site, which is for Islam, this is the third holiest site to their religion, and for Jews, it's the most holy site to the religion. He also believes in allowing Jewish people to pray at the site, which is not part of the agreement between Israel and Jordan over the protocol of the site. But interestingly, he didn't pray when he was up there. There had been some sort of confusion over the last day or so. There had been some speculation about him wanting to visit. This reportedly got leaked to the media. Netanyahu then reportedly sat down with Ben-Gvir and discussed the situation, and he agreed that it wouldn't take place yet. But then reportedly Netanyahu went and discussed with services, and it was agreed that the visit could take place, and that's apparently what has happened this morning. We know that there had been, when there was this speculation about whether or not the visit might take place, we know that Hamas had warned that this would lead to an escalation, to an explosion. Yair Lapid, the outgoing prime minister, had suggested that this could lead to violence. We know that the Palestinian Authority this morning has called this visit a provocation. Now, what's interesting is that Ben-Gvir, along with a number of Jews and non-Muslims, have had access to the holy site before, as is allowed by law. Right. But the fact that he's now a minister, that hasn't happened for the past 5 years. So it remains, the responses are still coming in. This is breaking news, and we'll obviously report more as we hear.
Absolutely, Jody. In fact, I was just going to come to this. What do you think has prompted this visit despite reports of a delay?
Well, it's actually interesting because today is actually a holy day in Judaism. It's a fast day, and this fast day commemorates the beginning of the destruction of Judaism's second temple, which historically is at the site. That's why Jews call it the Temple Mount. That was the site in Jerusalem where the temple was. It was destroyed, and then a mosque, the Al-Aqsa mosque, was built in its place. So historically, and according to the Jewish religion, today is a very significant day, and that is no doubt why, as a private citizen, Ben-Gvir would have wanted to visit the site on this holy day. Now, the fact that he's National Security Minister, and as a minister, obviously, he has responsibilities. Now, he would argue that that makes it even more important why he should be able to visit the Temple Mount on this holy day, in order to show people that Jews can access the site. But again, he did not pray at the site, which is significant, and would have marked a real change in the status quo. But the Palestinians are not happy with him visiting, as the fact that he is now a minister.
Right. Well, Jody, thank you so much for bringing us all the latest on this. Of course, we will continue to track this very closely. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.